What is up, you guys? It's H92 here, bringing you a unique commentary. I don't really usually do these all that often, but when I do, it's usually an interesting episode. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about, like what the comment says, how can Blizzard make Overwatch great again? Now, I'm not saying the game is terrible or anything, but I feel like they were talking about characters that they were gonna buff or nerf, and I have like just some thoughts like what they could do with certain characters. Like we'll start out with Bastion. He's the one I dislike the most. I think Bastion is overpowered. I mean, probably few people think Bastion is overpowered. Like, I think he does too much damage for the amount of bullets he uses. Like, he can kill you with, like, even with shields, it's up to I think 6 shots at the most. And if he hits you in the head, that's like 3. I mean, he does way too much damage. So for him, I propose that they do a 5% damage decrease and just increase his rounds. Like, this is in his survey mode. I think that's what it's called. Survey mode. The damage can be like 5% for all of it, but increase his like ammo count to like 25, 30 because I believe he uses 20 now. And like when you play as Bastion in the survey mode, like give people an incentive to play as him, because like play as the survey and not the turret mode that everyone hates. Like give people a reason to run around, because who's gonna pick 20 rounds over like 200-300 rounds? So yeah, so 5% damage decrease overall, and a 5 to 10 round increase for his clip for when he's actually up in the water. For Farah, it's more of a buff. I think she needs a larger blast radius, because it's like when you think about, she's shooting like rockets, shooting miniature rockets, and just for like she doesn't need like a damage increase, just or radius or AOE increase. For Soldier 76, just like before we continue, disclaimer is I don't play all these characters a ton. I play a lot of characters at different times depending on the need. But I like, from what I've seen and what I've watched from other players, that this is like some buffs and nerfs that we kind of need that will make them less overpowered and make them 100% viable. Like Farah's fine, and so is 76. But these are like if they were gonna do buffs and nerfs, some stuff that probably should go in. So yeah, for 76, I think he just needs more bullets, because he has 25, 24. And again, like with him and Bastion, like when Bastion is in survey mode, it's like you're always constantly reloading. And it's the same thing for 76. I feel like I'm always reloading with him. And everyone's like, you can get like 2 to 3 kills with each like clip if you're 100% accurate. I think his to like 30, 32. 32 is pretty good too. I think the assault rifle in Halo is 32, and that's never been like OP or anything. I think you have about the same much health as Halo anyway. Okay, for Widow, I think her her automatic rifle needs to have less rounds. I mean, people think she's OP, but again, I've never run into Widow being OP. I've never run into most of these characters I'm gonna go through as OP. I just put things in there because from things I've heard or things that like probably would help more so. Like Widow, yeah, less bullets in her automatic rifle mode. She has 30, like, and you can kill, and it does a decent amount of damage. Yeah, so yeah, maybe I don't know how much they can decrease it. Like usually, like for me, when I do percentages usually, but depending on how much ammo it has. So I think it has 30. So maybe drop hers down to 25, or maybe Widow is a reflection of like if Soldier 76 and Bastion had more ammo. Except for their weapons require you to be more precise though. So I think it's fair for them to have a buff in the ammo count than Widow, because Widow can spray and do more damage, and she also has her sniper rifle mode, which I think that it should maybe take a little longer for it to charge the damage. Again, I'm fine with Widow as she is. I mean, I've never seen her as overpowered. Fine with most of them as is. Only people I have a problem with really are Tracer and Bastion. And speaking of Tracer, that's actually our next person we're going to be talking about. Tracer, I think she can do one of two things. Because if they nerf her powers, she'd probably not be played anymore. So just her guns. Her guns, she has too much ammo, and she does too much damage. So maybe if Tracer either had less ammo or less range, because she can kill you from pretty decent range. Again, don't play the character a lot. I get killed by her a lot, and I feel like the amount of damage she does is OP because you can kill most characters like easily. So yeah, leave her powers. Her powers actually come I think more frequently than anybody else's abilities. So, but I mean, again, you can leave her powers as is because I mean that's the character. And I mean, if you nerf her powers, then you have to start nerfing everyone's powers, which that's just a lot of unnecessary stuff. So yeah, give her less ammo or shorter range. Reaper, I think he needs to have slower healing for every kill he gets. His health comes back like at a decently fast rate. And because I've been like same thing with Mei when her healing ability, like sometimes you can be almost kill them and then they heal at such a rate that it pretty much nullifies all your stuff, all your damage. Also, I think he needs a shorter travel range for his when he's in his ghost mode or whatever it's called. And so for our next one, we're gonna do Roadhog. Roadhog just needs a shorter range for his ult. That's about it. I mean, not even really nothing big. I mean, I just feel like again, I don't really care. Don't really get killed by his ult enough to actually complain about it. But I feel like it does have quite an amount of range and it's supposed to push you back. But where does it end for the pushback? That's the real question. He's gonna continue his fire and he has a pretty decent range. Like, I think because his weapon is pretty much a shotgun. Give him that, so give him the same range, or maybe not the same range, so that'd be a little shorter for an ult. And an ult should be like a big deal. But yeah, I think maybe just a little shorter range should probably do it. I don't know by how much. I mean, it has a really long range, if I recall. Like, he can push you back really far. But I guess that's the whole object to it. Because it doesn't really do a crap ton of damage. He already does a ton of damage anyway. Maybe shorten his hook time. I don't think he throws enough of those. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure people would beg to differ. But yeah, maybe that. On to one of my second favorite characters. Zarya. I think Zarya's pretty balanced. Only complaints I have is I don't think her shields last long enough, and it's not just because of the buff she gets because of them. I just don't think they last long enough. Like that's the same problem I have with any other shields for the characters except for Reinhardt. Reinhardt is damage based. Zarya's I don't know, is damage based or no, it's not damage based. It's time based. I think it needs to be extended a little bit longer because even when you put it on people, it comes and goes within like 3 to 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds at the most. So maybe double her shield time to 10 seconds, or maybe 8, because as soon as you get it, it kind of goes away. And if they were to do anything, like maybe buff her base damage a little bit, maybe. I mean, don't have to. It just seems fine because I mean, honestly, when she's like full charge, she's pretty much like a one-man wrecking crew. So I mean, maybe do that, but otherwise, I'd just increase her shield time. Mei, like I said, her recharge rate for her ice shield thing or whatever, the thing that kills her. Forgot what it's called, but I think she can do it way too frequently. Like, I was playing a match, and I forgot which character I was, but I was like just shooting her. I think I was Reaper. I was just shooting her and shooting her. Like, now due to also my terrible aim, she kept healing like every couple of seconds. I think her time for that needs to be doubled. Anytime that Mei can do that like multiple times in a single engagement, I think is a problem. Because like you can get her health down. Like when I played as Mei, I ran and healed like 3 or 4 times in one engagement. That's actually kind of stupid. So yeah, I think that's the only thing you can really nerf her. Maybe give her. Well, no, she's fine as it. To Bjorn, I think he's fine himself, but his turrets I think have too much range. If anything, just nerf the range. Keep the damage, just nerf the range. They can shoot pretty far. Like they can shoot pretty far, and they do too much damage for how much range they have. Like, or maybe nerf their damage override. Okay, we only have a few more. Now this one is just something I put in there because I try to get every character. But I didn't put anything for Genji or Reinhardt really because they're pretty much balanced. Again, I don't get killed by Genji that much. You know, I mean, I don't really know if people are complaining about him. I mean, he's really fast, but Tracer's fast. Tracer is way more powerful than Genji is. So for McCree, this is just something I put in there because I just wanted to put something in there. And what I did notice is playing him, I think he needs a slightly shorter reload rate. Like make him reload faster, a little bit faster, not like a ton faster, but like 0.5 seconds faster. Cause I don't know, maybe that's the difference between him being fine and OP. Because right now, I mean, his abilities are pretty decent. I mean, his combat roll is whatever, but his flashbang, that's his real actual ability. So yeah, I think everything else is fine. Maybe make him reload faster, I don't know. Don't play him enough, you know. I mean, I used to, but I don't anymore. Reinhardt's wherever you want.
I am on fire.
Also, one character is Mercy. I think Mercy either needs to be able to heal people faster or give people a reason to use her gun more. I think she needs more bullets. Don't buff the damage, I think she needs more bullets. Because it seems like, again, you're always reloading with her. And again, she has a very accurate weapon. So if you're not, for the people who aren't as accurate, like me, which is why I use characters. Well, no, I use others. But yeah, if you're not a super accurate player, you're gonna have a bad time. I want to see more Mercy, like people doing both healing and attack, like offense as well as support. I want to see more play of the game from Mercy. That's really what I want to see. There's not enough. There's the only ones Mercy can get are shutdowns. The only ones I've seen so far. So yeah, give her more ammo, or maybe even a spray pattern. Like give her like some spray, because I don't think she really has any. Like her pistol is pretty accurate. Lucio, I think seems to be fine. Maybe his boost for everyone else should last a little bit longer. Or I play Lucio. I think his damage is decent. Like he can kill you easily. Like I said, I don't really have anything for Genji. I mean, stars. He doesn't really do anything too fast or too slow. Maybe I don't know. Again, I don't play Genji. I only play Genji, so I don't really know much about the character. I mean, he's not overpowered or underpowered. Winston. I think his shield needs to be able to take more damage. It seems like as soon as his shield goes up, it goes down. If anybody, like, if you even moderately focus with his shield, they're down. I think that's about it. I mean, there's other characters. There's other characters like Junkrat. Junkrat seems to be fine. I think he might get his ult a little too fast, but I think that is subjective. Who else is there?
I'm on fire! Everyone follow me!
But yeah, there's not many other things. No, that's it. I know there's like one or two other characters. There's really not much else. We cover everybody that actually like is somewhat OP. Other than the turret. Hold on a second. So yeah, like I was saying, other than I mean, I know Eva seems to be fine. Her range kind of could have a buff. Nada is fine. Lisa is fine. I mean, yeah, there's not really much you can do for him. I mean, Hanzo, I don't know, like with Hanzo I was thinking, I don't like, do you give him faster, like faster shots? I mean, he can shoot pretty fast, or like, do you like, how do you manage him? But I think his arrow drop really is what manages itself. However, sometimes it does get, he is kind of OP because of the arrow drop, because he can just like headshot you on accident. That happens quite a bit. Like even when I was like, I'm terrible with Hanzo, and I do decent every time I play him. So I mean, I don't know what that says about his like difficulty wise. Like he's supposed to be very difficult, but the thing is that he's not difficult. I mean, he's difficult to be great at. He's not difficult to be good at. It maybe actually make him more difficult, because as soon as you like really, if you all you have to do as Hanzo is keep shooting arrows or use his special arrows. Special arrows to find people, and special arrows to basically shoot a shotgun. Basically, is what you're doing. So yeah, maybe the one thing I think would be like things that would be cool, not necessarily needed, like they would actually like add completely different things to characters. Maybe give some other characters secondary fires, like Pharah doesn't have a secondary fire, and Tracer doesn't either. Like there's a few of them that don't. But otherwise, the game is pretty balanced, but yeah, with a few plays here and there. I think the game is actually pretty fair as it is. Like nobody is like truly lucky. Outside of like Tracer and Bastion, I feel like they are the two strongest characters in the game. If like people call them pros, but I mean I don't know if they can be counted as pro players yet, because I don't think there's been an actual pro thing for Overwatch yet. So yeah, from what I've seen, like if there was a game, you will always see huge advances. Because Tracer is easily OP for every side of the map, defense or attack. Bastion's generally OP for only for defense. But you don't see Bastion unless it's on defense in turret mode. So yeah, that's it for my what can they buff, what can they fix for Overwatch. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And definitely tell me if you want to hear more or see more of these type of videos. I don't usually do buff videos or suggesting videos, but if you guys want to see them, I will definitely do them. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Ice King out.